hit the like button coming in the building.
Nas.
Bro,
You're not seeing Nas, bro. Let's be real.
You got a bunch of 40 and 50-year-olds in their panties because I said I'm better than Nas.
It don't matter.
Look at you. Look at you.
Nobody from Dipset gonna take you over Nas. Nobody from the Diplomats but you.
Hold on, Jim. Hold on.
That shirt too tight.
Hold on.
That shirt too tight. You want to go back to I really mean it? I really mean it started. We could go back to the history, bro.
For you to even say that,
bro.
Listen, if you subscribe to my channel, we not gonna be no goofies over here. I know y'all been hearing all in the media what's going on with Jim Jones and this Nas thing and whoop the whoop the whoop. Everybody been losing their mind over this situation, right? Jim Jones is marketing right now. These guys are businessmen. Everything Jim Jones is doing is calculated at the moment. Jim Jones is a 50-year-old rapper that's still relevant to this day.
You heard there's a lot of people that sold more records than me that are also not around anymore. Diamond, 5-time platinum, 4-time platinum, gold artist. I've seen it since 1997. Gone. I'm still here. From whatever you painted the picture to be, to me to being a hype man, or he wasn't the best rapper, or he just started to get whatever you want to narrative you want to paint, you still got to listen to me talking to you right now in 2025.
To his fans from his time, and he's still gaining a fan base with the newer generation coming in. It's called shock value. That's the tactic that Jim Jones is using right now. He's giving props to Nas and then taking it away at the same time. Jim Jones said it not once but not twice that he looked up to Nas.
I can sing more Nas. I can sing more Nas records than you right now. I can sing more Nas records than you right now. So you are capping. You are capping. That's what you're doing.
First of all, bro,
you are capping. I'm a bigger Nas fan than you are. You are capping.
First of all, I'm 57.
I
don't be singing no rap. I don't be singing no rap.
That's a compliment. Jim Jones know he's haven't sold more albums than Nas. He's not more legendary than Nas, but he knows if he says these things, it's gonna get the whole internet in a frenzy like it's doing.
Hey, don't try no slick shit. I said I don't care who it is. I will go up against
Jim
anybody.
Jones
That's what I
claims
said.
he's a better rapper than Nas. Jim Jones defends himself against Nas comparison. Jim Jones rejects Nas comparison. Check my record. Jim Jones argued he's bigger than Nas. You said that.
You sound like you a little hot. You over there hot?
Man.
You in your feelings?
Cause me and everybody else
your
knows
glasses
you can't
is
F
crooked.
with Nas.
Fix your glasses a little bit. Your glasses is a little crooked.
My glasses are fine. You can talk about my, I take them off. You can see? And I still can see you can't F with Nas. I put them back on. You still can't F with Nas. Bigger than this one. When you get big, you get invited to Club Shay Shay.
This is what I do.
Nas get invited to Club Shay Shay. Jadakiss get invited to Club Shay Shay. You not on that level yet, bro.
It's for little young white girls. Chill out. Chill out. Don't play with me, bro. Chill out.
We off topic.
You dealing with the wrong one, bro.
Right here, bro.
I don't care nothing about nothing that shit you got to say, bro. You might as well take me off this shit, bro.
We here. You can't out talk me.
Leave me alone, bro.
You might can out rap me, but you can't out talk me.
Don't nobody want to go to Club Shay Shay. Nobody want to buy no VIP tickets to that shit. Nobody rushing to go to that shit.
Biggest podcast you ever been on.
Club Shay Shay.
Hey,
you do got a good podcast.
You get an invite.
You do got a good podcast.
Nobody listening to me.
The podcast is tremendous. You and Ocho do your thing, but don't get it twisted, bro. I don't care nothing about no fucking podcast, bro.
We supposed to be talking about music and love and embracing.
This ain't about Jim Jones caring about is he really better than Nas or not. This about Jim Jones trying to get a bag and pay his bills and feed his family. Jim Jones said motherfuckers is clout running off of him, which they is. Talking about him getting the bag. I'm talking about Jim Jones right now getting the bag. Shannon Sharpe is talking about Jim Jones getting the bag. Even Benzino jumped into the Nas and Jim Jones beef.
Look, no disrespect to Jim, but Jim's not even close. The Jim says doesn't even make sense compared to what Nas has done for our culture. hop, don't you stupid no, you dumb, idiotic, want to be entertained. Look, first of all, right? Hold up. And the debate of Jim Jones and Nas is a thing for clicking comments for anybody all over the earth just to even entertain it. Are you fucking crazy? Y'all are ruining the legacy of hip-hop. You don't play with someone's legacy like this. Y'all know it's not even close. Man, that's stop, man. What the f is the matter with y'all? He's one of the greatest hip-hop saved our. We would be so up without hip-hop. We would be worse.
To get a bag, this thing is about views. Once you start crossing over, this thing is about marketing. This thing is about business. And y'all notice everybody is responding to what Jim Jones said, but Nas. Oh, Nas too big for that. Nas too. That's like taking somebody to a fight that ain't fighting his own battle. Why in the hell are you fighting for him? Shannon Sharpe, you don't even look right talking hip-hop. I'm so used to you talking sports, and then when you do talk hip-hop, you telling me to see who the best, which is an opinion-weighted situation, get you all out your body that you about ready to fight.
Hey, for sure, just me and you. And I just want you to know that I kicked your ass doing what you do.
You see what I'm saying, Ocho?
Hey,
see, you about show.
I went in two.
I'm about dough.
I won in two.
The show gets the dough. You never heard that?
Yeah.
No dough, no show. What's up? You scared? We can do it for pay-per-view.
We can do
it for pay-per-view. I know you got a lot on the line because you're a professional football player or ex-professional football player.
I retired.
You don't want to get
when you signed your first contract, I was retired.
So how would an ex-football player look like getting scraped up by an older rapper?
Crazy. That's something we did in middle school. Jim Jones, I like the way you countered that. Because you said what? To do what? I know you ain't talking about fun. Let's take it to the gym. That was some grown man shit to deflect that. Because you should feel embarrassed about that, Shannon Sharpe. Jim Jones is marketing. Y'all laughed at Jim Jones because his album flopped. Y'all laughed at Jim Jones because nobody liked his music. They cut his music off at Summer Jam. He got to get his money back somewhere. So where he get his money back at? The internet. He running up the streams. They paying him to come on the podcast. Probably 10, 15,000. So what he doing is smart. He know he probably not better than Nas lyrically. But we taking the bait, and we taking the bite, and we falling for it. Think about it. Then we have Benzino. Benzino been in laughing stock on the internet for the past 3-4 years. He decides to jump into the beef. Benzino, when you first jumped into the beef, you was making valuable points. But then you come sitting there and throwing insults at the subscribers. You throwing insults at the fans, calling people stupid, bro, idiots. That ain't cool, bro. Like, I see why you in the situation, you so animated, but you disrespectful, bro. I see why your following has flopped. I see why you can't gain new followers. But that's neither here nor there. My point is to let y'all know, my people on this channel, Jim Jones is outsmarting everybody. They still talking about this Jim Jones thing right now, and every time they mention his name, he's getting a bag. Jim Jones is playing it smart. Pay attention. That's called marketing. And he's doing a good job at it right now. Saying about who's better right now, about no Nas and Jim Jones, because that's an opinion who we think is better. But let's be smart over here. Get in the comment section. Let me know, do y'all feel Jim Jones on his marketing run or not, y'all? It's the biggest, man. I'm out.